everyone, we're looking at Mr. Brightside today. We're not going to look at the electric part just because it's so tricky on acoustic, okay? But we can play the same thing down here, right? But the song is actually in C sharp, which means the guitarist of The Killers has tuned all of the strings down half a step. We don't want to do that today. I don't want you to have to change your tuning. So what we can do, and this is what I actually do when I play this live in bands and gigs, we're just going to play it in the key of D major, alright? So we don't have to change any strings. And when we play along to the song at the end of the video, I'm even going to tune up the whole song with my software so that you can play in this key as well. So you're going to want the capo here on fret 2, but we're doing something a little special. We're only going to put the capo down up to the E string. We want the E string to be free, just regular, and then that way we get this nice E string on top. That's going to allow us to do this extra note here without having to faff about as much. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So if you have a look at the tab, as I explain this, it's going to help you out here. We're going to start with C major shape, right, and we're going to play this. So you can play the bass note to begin with. You can even play the top 2 notes, it doesn't really matter. Then we'll do the G string. And we go to the B string and G string again. Alright. Then we'll do 2 E strings. So you want to go down, up, try and pick in the direction you're going. We'll do another B and another G. You notice I go up on those last 3. So in terms of the picking, you might want to do the exact picking I'm doing. So we do down, down, up, down. So make sure you're doing that down, down, up, down. Then for the second half, down, up, up, up. So just 1 down for the second half. Okay, and we can do the same pattern for the next shape. We just move down to this B. It's like a G chord with B in the bass, but we have this sus note still. It's the same pattern though. Okay, then we can either play the bass note here or we can play it here. You might find it easier to play it here, so start with that. Right, this first finger is still here. Make sure that it's not flat, because it's going to block the E string. It needs to be curled, right? You need a little tunnel so the string can fit through the gap, right? It should be ringing, it shouldn't be buzzing, right? Make sure you leave enough space. Just a little tricky. Right, it's quite tricky to do this, so just play it really slowly like this. To begin with, right? And then, once you've done it 10, 20, 30, however many times it takes, you can start trying to play it faster, alright? So this is an option. You don't have to do this. You could just play the chords, which I'm going to show you now, because once the song kicks in, we're going to do this anyway. Okay, so we can just start with the C shape, right? And then same as before, it's the same as what we were picking, right? They're the chord shapes. Then we can have F, but we get this really nice shape here with the 6 in there as well. It's like an F sus with a 6 in there because we have the open E string, right? It's really nice. For the strumming, it's so simple because the whole song really drives, so we can just do alternate strumming like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and emphasize beats 2 and 4 a little bit. you'll notice on the second shape, I try not to let the E string ring. So what you can do is move the middle finger up slightly, which is going to block that string. Same here on C. You can either use the thumb to block it, or use the third finger, just move it up a little bit. Because if you're touching the string, it's not going to vibrate, which means you can't hear it, and that's what we want. Okay, we don't want the E string playing for the first two chords. If you struggle to get the thumb over for this shape whilst keeping that E string open, you can always get rid of the thumb and just do the top 5 strings instead. And you'll see my middle finger resting on the E string here to stop that from ringing as well, if you're going to do that. So what we can do, we can start with the nice riff, just for the first part of the verse. Right, and then when the drums kick in, we can change to strumming, alright? So that's pretty much the whole song. I'm going to show you the pre-chorus now and the chorus. Really simple. For the pre-chorus, we're going to play A minor, or A minor 7, which I prefer to do. Third finger can be on or off, alright? He takes off her dress now, let me go. So it's A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4 to G sus, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to F. We stay on F twice. You can add the G on the end if you want. It sounds quite nice right before we go back to A minor, okay? And that's it for the pre-chorus, really simple. A minor 7, G sus, F sus, right? Now when we get to the chorus, we can play C to F, to A minor, to G. I quite like doing G sus, then G, but it doesn't matter too much, right? So we have this C, F, A minor, right? Jealousy, turning saints into the sea, swimming the roots in a lullaby. Now one thing you can do halfway through is add the pinky here to the 5th fret. Sounds very nice. Right, you can even get this really nice flat finger here for a nice variation on G. Alright, sounds good. Cause I miss the Brightside. Alright, really simple. When you get to verse 2, you can do anything you like, really. I tend to start with the picking. So I do, coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down. I come back in with the chord. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? Alright, the last thing I want to show you is the nice little solo section. Really nice. And quite simple. Okay, so go to fret 7 with the first finger. You're going to have to flatten that top segment of your finger here on the G and the B string. Right? And we just alternate. We go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so we'll start here. We'll do it twice. Add the middle finger, then the pinky. Right? Then you can continue. So then it starts again. And to finish, we're going to have it on the D and the G string this time. So middle finger on fret 7, D string, pinky on 9th fret on the G string. Alright. So pinky, 3rd finger, 1st finger. You can do the last one twice. Alright, really simple. we can get back into just the chorus chords for that outro. I never, then you can have the pinky. I never, to finish the whole song, we can play G, G sus, back to G. You can hear that happens at the end of the song. G, G sus, G, sounds really cool. And that finishes the whole song off. So that's all of the parts covered. The play along's coming up now. You can play all of this with me and the music, and you'll have the tab, the rhythm, the chords, everything going to be up to guide you through. Right, feel free to slow down the video in the YouTube settings icon if you want to play a bit slower. It's going to help you get used to the picking especially, but the strumming is fairly straightforward. All right, if you found this lesson helpful in any way, please give it a like and make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. All right, good luck with the play along. I will see you in the next video. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.